Overall, not a bad night on our hands, a little on the breezy side at times, but still could be worse. 20s for overnight low temperatures across much of the area. A few upper teens in those sheltered communities, but that's going to be really about as cold as it gets. The warm-up resumes tomorrow. We had a one-day break today. East River, at least, will be back in the 40s and even more 50s, the latter more likely out west. We'll talk about the rest of your 7-day forecast, including an update on that Christmas weekend outlook, all coming up in a little bit. But until then, First and 4 starts right now.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group. KELOLAND News, first at 4.
A little bit of good news following Apple Tree's announced closure. How one location is staying open coming up.
Plus, giving students an edge in the growing cannabis industry. The class is being offered at one Minnesota college.
Then in the next half hour, helping make the holidays a little brighter for families in KELOLAND. How the Salvation Army is gearing up for this year's Toy Town. Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to First and 4. I'm Don Jorgensen.
And I'm Kelly Volk. Some good news for parents over the weekend following the announcement from Apple Tree last week.
Yesterday, we learned that Apple Tree West will remain open under new ownership. It's news that came as a big relief for parents and staff at the West Side location.
We are so relieved. We are so happy. We are just thankful, so thankful that we have this opportunity to stay open and keep serving our families and our staff.
KELOLAND's Renee Ortiz spoke with a parent whose children attend Apple Tree West. You're going to hear from him coming up tonight at 6.
Well, people in south central Sioux Falls might have noticed some smoke in the air. Crews near 85th Street and Western Avenue are doing a planned burn of a city-owned drainage property. The prescribed burn started at 11 this morning. Crews have been on site to manage and monitor the fire.
All right, what do you say we get a check of the weather forecast? You can tell there by that picture. Yeah. Blue skies out there today.
Yeah, good day to be out there. Obviously, there is still no snow, Adam.
Or rain or anything for that matter. It has just been bone dry day after day after day. But we may finally have a break from this. And it's coming at an interesting time. We'll get to that in just a little bit. For the time being, though, we'll start this time around with a view from our camera in Laverne. A beautiful afternoon. Well, basically evening, after all. We have among the shortest days of the year on our hands here in KELOLAND. But still, all the same, if you're out and about, really can't complain too much about what we have on tap across the region. We're seeing temperatures in the 30s, especially if you are in eastern portions of the region, 20s for that matter, up toward Brookings and Watertown, 27 to 25 apiece, 27 up toward Aberdeen. 50, though, in Philippa Rapid City on the other side of that. 52 for Spearfish, 33 here in Sioux Falls. But, we'll head back over to Watertown and take a look up in Cottington County. They're at 25, but there's a wind chill. Feels like it's 16 degrees outside with that southerly breeze at 9 miles per hour. It is a little on the windy side along the Missouri River Valley from Winter all the way up to Mulbridge. You have Faith as well, a sustained south wind at 23 miles per hour. That wind is going to migrate eastward a little bit overnight, so we'll have those breezy conditions East River especially before things basically calm down across both sides of the river. We haven't had much to talk about today. Yeah, it's been chilly to the east, mild to the west, but in terms of active weather, there hasn't been a whole lot of anything, just some cloud cover out there for the time being, and that's going to be the major thing that we talk about for the next couple of days even. Tomorrow, though, we do start the warm-up again, 40s, even near 50 in southeastern KELOLAND. Notice that southerly breeze starting to come back into the picture. Low to mid-40s up in northeastern portions of the region, with a healthy mix of sun and clouds in place. And out west, it warms up even more. Well into the 50s once you head west of the Missouri River by a bit of a better margin, even near 60 toward Hot Springs, Rapid City, and Spearfish. Now, we are going to be keeping an eye on more mild temperatures through the rest of the week. And I mentioned that Christmas weekend outlook going into Christmas Day itself next Monday. A couple of things we need to monitor there. We'll break down the details as we head through the hour.
All right, thanks, Adam. The 2024 South Dakota legislative session is just a few weeks away, and Attorney General Marty Jackley is highlighting some of his top priorities. They include separate legislation to regulate the drug xylazine, add fentanyl protections, and then make artificial intelligence-generated child pornography a felony. The legislative session begins on January 9th.
North Dakota might become the first state to require hand counting of all election ballots. That's if voters back a proposed ballot measure. Supporters are still gathering enough signatures, but the measure could go before voters in the June primary. If passed, the state would have to replace ballot scanners with hundreds of workers.
The cannabis industry, both medical and recreational, is seeing an increase across the country. One Minnesota college is working to give students a competitive edge when it comes to a career. Marielle Mose reports.
We are trying to take away as many barriers as we can for folks to get into this field.
After recreational cannabis was legalized on August 1st, it opened up a whole new world of job opportunities for Minnesotans. That's where St. Paul College says they can help. Program manager Brady Maleka says they're helping prospective cannabis employees build their skill set.
And we are really looking to help not only inspire, but train that next level of workforce for the cannabis industry as the industry evolves and starts to grow.
St. Paul College joined forces with Greenflower, a cannabis education company, to launch 3 cannabis certification programs. There's the cannabis retail specialist, focused on working directly with customers to help them find the right product for what they need. Then there's the cannabis cultivation specialist. This is the growing and botany side of the business. The product development program helps students understand dosages and the different forms cannabis comes in.
We just opened all 3 of those certificate courses last week, and it's what we call rolling enrollment. So anybody can come in and sign up at any point now.
Not only will you wrap up this 9-week program at St. Paul College fully certified, but you'll also be entered into a job portal similar to Indeed that will help you land a job in the industry quicker.
We are there along that whole entire process up until the job interview and the application itself.
Most cannabis degrees are under a 2- or 4-year college plan, which can start at $8,000 and go up from there. St. Paul College says they're trying to remove that financial barrier.
Each certificate is $750. We do have payment plans as well.
While recreational retail in Minnesota could be more than a year away still, you can use this certification to jump into the medical cannabis industry right now. In St. Paul, Marielle Mose, WCCO News.
You need to be 18 or older to get a certification, and the courses are all online.